What's up guys, it's Kaisen here and welcome back to our Awakening Let's Play series. We're having an in-depth look at our really crappy character right now. This looks terrible. As if we got all our stuff from a junkyard. Well, let's hope that gets better soon. We'll go... oh, I wanted to show you on the map. I already talked about the warbands, and on the map you can see them when you have this. What was that? Like a bull, I guess. If you have this stuff around the area, then that means there are warbands, and then you can hover over the area, and it tells you exactly what warbands you will find there. All right, we'll go back to the submerged passage. We should have the quest to find the crab, I believe. So that's the first thing we will do. Yes, Dweller of the Deep. Okay, that was the entrance right here. And right now, we'll use Lightning Tendrils as our main skill until I get Incinerate. Did I hear something here? Oh no, that's just the music. I thought there might be a Tormented Soul. So yeah, you can see that the clear speed with this right now is pretty good. Way better than Spectral Throw at this point. Okay, we'll pick up the superior weapon. And we might actually... Let's have a look at this. The Darkwood Scepter might be an upgrade for us even. So if you're a caster, there's two things that could improve your DPS. One thing is obviously spell damage, and the other one is percentage increased elemental damage, because I'm doing lightning damage right now, so this should influence my damage as well. Right now it's 20.6. If I switch this in, it's also 20.6. Okay, so it's not really doing anything. And here we have some mana regen as well. So okay, we're just gonna drop this right away. Oh, by the way, I forgot to sell this, but I found another chrome on the vendor off screen, so I just got that. Still in my inventory. Alright, we are level 5. Yeah. If you're actually higher level than the zone that you're in, you can, just skip some mobs. It's not really worthwhile killing all the mobs. I usually use my Quicksilver to get to an area relatively quickly, try to just group up some mobs and then kill a few of them. You don't really have to kill all of them. I think we're going towards the exit, towards the ledge right now. In these narrow corridors, it used to be that you would have to kill everything just to avoid desync, because it could be that it's looking that you're running through all of the mobs, but you're actually stuck and they deal damage to you, and more than one character died because of that. But we have oh, that's actually pretty big news, and I didn't mention that yet. If you look under UI options, you actually have to change this before you log into the game. So when you're in the login screen, you can go into Options UI, and then you have a lockstep mode. And this lockstep mode, basically, I don't really know exactly what it does, but it makes it so that there's pretty much no desync left in the game, which is amazing if you think about how much desync there was before. So we found some flasks, and we're actually going to switch those flasks in. So they're really trying to improve the game every single time. We can get Harrier now, which is 6% cast and movement speed. That's important for us. The attack speed doesn't really do anything, but that's not important. The node is absolutely good enough if you just count the other two. So, okay. I will switch back to just running here. Just to repeat this, if you get move only on your left click, it is if you don't use your normal attack anymore, which you shouldn't after a level or two, it is absolutely beneficial to get out of tricky situations, because you might get surrounded by monsters, and if you have a normal attack on your left click, your goal might be that you want to get out of the situation and you just want to go past the monsters. But if with your mouse by accident, or it just yeah, it's mostly by accident, if you click on a monster while trying to get away, it will just beeline, your character will beeline towards that monster and attack it instead of running away. But if you just have it on move only, then you cannot attack with your left mouse button, which makes it easier to make sure that you have this, the safe way out. Okay, so this is the ledge, as I thought, which is nice, but we don't actually... You know what? Since this is one zone now, I wanted to go for the crab first, but what we can do now is we will actually, to make it quicker, we can go to the ledge, and then we will run to the waypoint on the ledge, and then go back into the submerged passage and go from the start there again. Because there's not too many options left. And it is... well, that might be an upgrade. Yes, it is. It is quite likely that the entrance to the area that we're looking for is at the start of the submerged passage. So we'll do that. Alright, let's get those guys. Oh, chain belt is nice. I'll take that as well. Okay, let's bunch them up. Nice, we got a crit. Oopa. Okay, that should be enough for here. Yeah, I'm already level 6, halfway to 7, so we're definitely good. The level of the zones, the levels of the zones obviously changed because they added a new act, so they had to rebalance all the other zones so that you would not get too much XP. There's still 3 difficulty zones or difficulty levels, so it starts with normal obviously, and then we still have cruel and merciless. I guess that at some point that will change, so we just have 2 difficulty levels, probably with the next act they release. But right now we still have all 3, and that obviously made the rebalance necessary. Okay, that's all we need here. Man, that's actually, I'm gonna take this just because of the 3-link. That might be interesting. Okay, let's kill this guy. And we got a skill point. We're going up here. Next one is intelligence. Is this... yeah. See, I'm picking this up as well. It's not really better in terms of stats, but I already know that I will need a lot of blue sockets and pretty much no red sockets. So that's why I rather take this one. Let's check. This is 14. This is 9. We can still keep it. It doesn't really take up much space in our inventory, and we get a shard for it. What is this? It's crappy. Extra fire damage, okay. Can we get them together? Yes. Bye-bye. 18. Okay. Upgrade. Nothing. No. Let's just move this all over because our chest is, in comparison to this, is actually pretty bad. prefer this. Okay. Let's go. So, yeah. Always try to get the small upgrades in the start. Makes it way easier to survive, obviously. And usually it makes it easier for you to progress. So it will be faster in the end. Although you spend like a second or two. If you're a racer, if you watch the racers, they basically don't stop. They just pick up the items and while running, they equip whatever they find. It is super hard to do that. I personally, because you have to pretty much know all the items. You don't really have time to think about it that much. So you have to know all the bases. And yeah, I'm not at that level. I don't think I'll ever be. And I don't really like to rush too much, to be honest. I like to take it a bit slower. I know that might be boring for some people, but for me it makes the game more enjoyable. Alright, here we go, Flooded Depths. And I think this speed is obviously, if in racing it would be terrible, but for me, I like it. Oh, here we go. We have our first... Okay. A Red Blade Skullbreaker. That's the first warband we have. It's 2 guys, 2 Skullbreakers. And, you can already see that they... Okay, I'm drawing too many mobs here. Let's just kill all the others. You can already see that they're doing a bit more damage to me than the regular mobs, obviously. Now, I got my decoy totem, so I can basically just kill them while they're focusing the decoy. So that's no issue. Alright. And you have a challenge for these warband members. There's 28 of them, so we just got the first one. We have a long road ahead of us. Let's pick up that branch and see if it's any good. Nope, it is terrible. If I find a really good two-hander, I might be switching back to Spectral Throw for a few levels, but I doubt it. Just because I'm speccing into so much spell damage. I'm pretty sure that unless it's a really good weapon, my damage with any kind of spell would still be higher. Alright, this is level 6, I'm already level 7, so I'm not really killing everything here. I'm just gonna rush through. Can't really go over walls yet. No movement skills. So let's just go through here, kill a bunch on the way, just not to get stuck. Corroded Blade is not good enough. Yeah. Bye-bye. So the crab is over there. We'll just go over here and kill everything that follows us on here. Alright. Hello, Mr. Crab. How you doing today? Yep. Let's talk. So, it's not a... It's actually really good that he summons all his little minions here, because that makes the fight, in my opinion, super easy. Because you will always have enough flask charges to heal up. He has this one attack where he wiggles his tail that actually deals quite a bit of damage. Come on. Just this one. But it's relatively easy to avoid as well, so you don't really have to worry about it. Alright, level up. Let's pick up the quiver.
Far too much baggage.
We have too much. Too much. Oh, and we don't even have a portal. Okay. That makes it a bit more interesting. What can we drop? Okay, we can drop this. We can... Do we have... Yeah. We have one more slot here. Here we go. It's Tetris time, boys. so much space. Beautiful. Okay. I was about to open a portal and then I realized I don't have a portal. Again. Alright. Let's do the bait and switch then. Going back here, and I'll make a small cut here just to sell all that stuff. Alright, and we're back. Already looking a bit better with the chain vest. The scepter that we found is better than what we have right now, obviously, because it's a white one. The fire damage to spells is pretty nice, and cast speed is also good for us. So we'll put that on, and we actually put this second hand because it has all blue. We can sell the mace. Yep. And we also have, it's also white, but it's an upgrade for a head. And it's nice three socket, so we'll sell the one that we have right now, put this one on. Yeah, well, starting to look decent. And we got a book of skill for the quest that we just did, so we'll do that. That makes it 2 passive points that we have to allocate. And that's twice intelligence right here. Alright, let's go out again. Getting a first orb of alteration. And 1 wisdom scroll. Beautiful. And going back out. So we did everything up until the ledge, which is level 6, and that means we're 8 already. We can pretty much skip everything here. Just to mention it again, these 3 little, I guess, stone outposts here signal the way towards the way forward, basically towards the climb, so the next higher area. If you go on the other side, then you're going back towards the submerged passage. Just keep that in mind. So I'm just running through here. The only thing that I'm stopping for... Whoops. Forget that chest. Yeah, the only thing are chests I'm opening on the way, and if we got a magic or rare mobs, I'll kill them. But all those white mobs, yeah, I don't really care about. Out of flask charges. Here we go. Coral amulet. Okay. Nice. So we finally have something in every slot. That's beautiful. And this should be close to the boss. Let's get the... Okay, let's kill these here. I just want to get to the fist here. And get some flask charges back. Yep, we can run again. Beautiful. Alright. Another coral. This is longer than I thought. Alright, here we do have to kill some. Just because they would otherwise be really annoying when we fight the boss. So, bye-bye. You can see the clear speed is really good. We don't need any of this. And here we have the boss. Kuduku. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Well, it's already better than what we have. Yeah, looking decent. And rushing through. It's all white mobs, not interested. If I find the mute wind trackers, the warband in this area, I'll obviously fight them. But they don't seem to be here. So let's go to the climb. Okay, here we have him. Mute Wind Wild Runner. Again, we can use our nice diversion here. They'll take it down relatively fast, but if they do, We have another one. Gotcha. So one of them down. They don't really damage me too much either. Yeah, so I can face tank them as well. It's easier if you distract them. Alright, let's have a look at this. That's nothing good. So this is level 7, I'm level 8. I again want to skip most of this, not fight all of the monsters in here. Just running through. I mean, just running through an area, depending on what pack sizes you encounter, might be dangerous, especially if it's an area like the prison, for example, that is really, really narrow. It can be really dangerous. So just by playing the game for a long time, you'll just figure out when you can actually skip all the monsters and when you have to fight them. Like here, I know that the boss is here, so kind of have to clear out this area. And I also know roughly how much damage I can take with my character, so all comes into play here. Okay, let's get these guys down. And bye-bye Iron Point. Yes, I need more crits. Come on, crits. Okay. Scroll of Wisdom. Let's have a look at the scepter. Ooh, hello. Okay. Incinerate is a fire skill, so this is pretty nice. We'll definitely use that once we get the skill, which I think should be maybe after Brutus. Not 100% sure. Either after Brutus or shortly after that. Alright, so we made it to the prison. And I think how much do we have? Okay. I think we'll just go to the waypoint here and end the second episode here. And then in the third episode, we'll definitely kill Brutus. And probably go a bit further than that even. Yeah. Let's go back to town. Okay. What do we get here? Any kind of added damage and LMP. LMP is what we want. Eventually, we will use GMP, which is greater multiple projectiles. But right now, we will be using LMP with Incinerate once we get it, so we can already start leveling it. One thing that I wanted to check is, do I have... Yes, I do have an augment. Okay, since I already know that I will be using this +1 to fire gems, I'll augment it for sure, just to potentially get something else that's decent. The mana regen is okay. Incinerate has a pretty high mana cost, so I can definitely use it. Okay, well, I'll do all the sorting of the stash off screen. So that's it for the second episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope every time we end the episode, our character will look a bit nicer, so we get enough upgrades on our gear. We got quite a bit done here. We started in the submerged passage and killed the dweller in the flooded depths, then went on to the ledge and pretty much skipped the ledge and the climb and ended up at the prison. So Brutus is the next target, and we'll do that next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.